Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. So today I'm working in my Square Dilutions journal. I think this is one of my favourite journals at the minute. It's a really nice size for doing a journal spread. So I've put some gesso on the page to start off with, and then I'm using a Dina Wakley Cheddar. This is a beautiful rich orange colour. I'm just adding some of that to the top of the page using a bit of water as I brush it down the page just to help the paint move a little bit. And then underneath that I'm going to be using lemon. I want the two colours to sort of blend a little bit in the middle as well. So starting off with a fairly plain, simple background. So then I found this magazine image that I really liked. I thought this woman had got a bit of attitude. I quite liked the pose of her and everything. So I'm also going to be using this Dina Wakley circle stencil, and I'm using umber, which is a colour I don't often use, but actually it is a really nice colour, and it works really well with the yellow and orange on this page. So I'm just using a sponge to apply the paint. I've not got too much paint on my sponge, just a little bit, and I'm just dotting the circles around the page, and just checking where the image was going to go and just sort of filling in the areas where I felt I needed more circles. It's quite an intuitive thing really, just sort of feeling my way round it. So then I decided I was going to do some doodling on this lady's jacket, and so I'm just drawing some lines on, trying to sort of give the idea of the flow and movement of the fabric as well. So I'm using a Posca pen for this. And then I'm just adding some white lines onto the black doodling as well, using a white gel pen. Then I'm using a pale pink Posca pen. I've just given us some cool rosy cheeks. Then I'm using the cheddar again, and I'm using this mantra stencil by Dina Wakley, just adding a bit of text onto the plain background. So then once I've done that, then I use the same stencil again, and I'm using a Dina Wakley metallic paint called Rosy, and I'm just adding a few more circles onto the page, overlapping with some of the ones that I did first, to kind of bring the two together. So then I'm sticking the lady in with this scary green glue stick. I'd completely run out of glue sticks. That was the only one I could find. So yeah, she's stuck in place. And then I'm just using an ordinary black pen. It's not it's not a waterproof one, sorry. So I'm just scribbling around the circles in quite loose lines, not keeping it particularly neat. And then I decided that I wanted the lady to have a heart on her jacket. So then I was trying to decide how I was going to do the words on this page, and I decided that I would do a giant black speech bubble, or thought bubble maybe. So that's why I've painted this in. I've used black gesso because I've run out of black paint. I'm waiting for some more to come. So obviously you don't have to use black gesso, but I do like the fact that it dries quite matte, so that's quite nice. And then you can see that I've added some white scribbly lines around the circles as well, and then I'm just using a white Posca pen and adding my words into the speech or thought bubble. You think I'm sarcastic, you should hear what I don't say. I guess that's true for a lot of us. And then again, I'm just using my white Posca pen, and I'm just adding some making some dots onto the page. I just feel it helps break up the background a little bit without going too crazy. And then I'm using this stamp. I think it's by Carabel Studios, I'm not sure. And just adding some stamping onto the page. And there it is, the finished page. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video.